Hello War Thunder Mobile players and welcome to a new video. Today we will be looking at the T-34 1940, a Soviet medium tank with an insane amount of armor. The only bad thing I can say about this tank is the penetration, but we all know that in tier 1 that's not really required, so let's get into it. Okay, right away, so I'll admit that this video was much easier on me. Because first battle, I swear, first battle guys, and I get this beautiful battle to show you. I mean, it's not like the best battle I've got in this tank. I've gotten way better, but you know, when you pop into the first battle of the day and you get an absolute banger like this, you can't just miss it. So as you see, this tank has very good mobility, probably better than the other tier 1 tanks, despite having the best armor of tier 1, and I'm already in this very strategic position. Unfortunately, just like in my Sherman video, no enemies, so I'm going towards B, because you want to make sure you capture a point, and as you will see, this tank is very good at holding points. First of all, because of its decent reload, which is, I'm pretty sure, slower than most low tier vehicles, but still enough to get a decent amount of kills. Now, as you can see, this map makes me go crazy sometimes because the barrier messes my aiming reticle, which I mean is on me, but I still got the kill. That was pretty satisfying, by the way. So yeah, as you can see, one of the big things with its gun, probably the reason why I love it so much is because you can one-shot a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure it's the shell with the most high explosive filler in low tier, if you don't count, of course, the KV2, but I mean, that's obvious. I'm talking about tech tree tanks here. Speaking of a KV2, somehow I managed to aim for his turret ring, which is the only part of the turret I couldn't penetrate. I mean, there's the mountlet also. Now, he must have shot at an ally because he started retreating, which was unfortunate, because I wanted a kill, and the other enemy also disappeared. So what do? Well, normally, playing aggressive like this is a terrible idea. Playing aggressive is what gets you killed, but in low tier, especially with a tank like this, you can afford to play aggressive because the armor is great, and if you want kills, then you better fight for them. Now, as you can see, I tanked a shot from a KV2. That says it. That says it all. Now, as you can see, the penetration does not let me penetrate the lower part of the KV2, even the side of the hull, but you can still get it through the weak spots in the turret. And the great part about this tank is, I said it, the explosive filler in the shell is just enormous, which means you can one-shot the KV2. And unfortunately, yeah, third-person shooting for me never ends well for some reason, but he was blind, only realized I was there like way too late, so I finished him off. And this is where the siege starts, basically, where I have to defend the point from all these oncoming enemies. You can see another T-34 heading for me. He is a tier 2, but I'm not worrying, to be honest. He has a weak spot, I can penetrate it. We can both one-shot each other if we have enough skill, basically. Sometimes War Thunder Mobile can really be a game of patience, but obviously he was not very patient, which would eventually lead to his demise. Now, I don't know why I tried to shoot. I thought he would keep going so I could shoot his hull, but that was a bad idea. Luckily, this is one of the only tanks in War Thunder Mobile that I actually trust to bounce shots regularly, and I don't know why he was distracted, so I decided to go for it, which would have been a terrible idea if I wasn't lucky enough for him to be looking somewhere else. Now, I don't know where he shot, but another kill. That kill I just did there, it says it all about the T-34. If you wiggle the turret, you can bounce shots, but if you don't, you're gonna get one shot very easily. The turret cheeks are extremely weak. I really do hope Gaijin fixes the target tracking, because it did not track that T-34 very well, and I missed a nice shot there. Now guys, I would like to introduce you to the most overpowered tank in low tier, the T-34E, which Basically, it doesn't have weak turret cheeks because it has spaced armor, and the turret ring is smaller than the tier 2 T-34, which makes it hell to penetrate. As you can see, I'm using the turret wiggle strategy, which makes it harder for the enemy to hit the turret cheeks and penetrate. Yet I still failed to hit it because I hit the mountlet. Eventually he gets flanked by one of my allies and he gets the kill, and somehow I got an assist even though I never penetrated him. Now what you can see here is a rare occasion of Frog Thunder getting a good shot on the move while in third person view. Now this tank is great because the mobility is very decent, and you need that in low tier because you often go from one side of the map to another, and if you want lots of kills, that's what you need to do. Now I'm trying to cap the A point. I know there is an enemy over there, but I don't know if he's going to poke. As I said, this is a game of patience, and if you don't have enough patience, well, you die. Now, he could have easily got of me, but my reaction time was very slow there. Wasn't actually expecting him to go that way. I thought he would flank. And the battle ended with a nice 7 kills, no deaths. If you reached this far, comment bias and I will give you a heart. Please leave a like, it helps the channel more than you think, and I'll see you in the next one.